I have lived in Haines now 3 years. I noticed when I first got here it was so different. I grew up on the west side of Cleveland, and we didn't even know the name of the gentleman who stood outside in the cold with his face pressed against the window of our bathroom. And my parents liked it that way. We did know the name of the people who lived next door, a Filipino family. Sometimes my soccer ball went over the fence into their yard. Here, it took me a while to figure out that I didn't need to back away when someone asked me where I was living. There are still many things I don't understand about the town, like why people smile and wave when it's their turn to go at the four-way stop, or why every community dinner is called a feed. It makes me feel like some sort of barnyard animal. What I picture when I hear burger feed or chili feed or spaghetti feed, it's outrageous, uncivilized. Writing Duly Noted would be a good way to understand the town better. I was a writer here. I'd written some independent books, only read by a handful of people, and I'd been doing some writing for the local newspaper. The editor at the paper said, "Eileen, you could really use the money. How about taking over Duly Noted?" It turned out that I'm kind of good at it. Not necessarily good at writing Duly Noted, that took some time to figure out, but good at sitting down with someone and asking, "So how was your vacation?" And I love learning about where the best spots to go in Hawaii are, and the lessons that you learn from a local who went for a walk barefoot in the desert, and getting to the bottom of who in town had the most trick-or-treaters. Hey Tom, who had a baby? No, I got that baby. Who? Okay. I'll be right in. When I started writing Duly Noted, I thought it was going to be all fun and games, but one time I spent over an hour trying to figure out if this woman, her name was Krista, spelled her name with a C or with a K. Another time, my boss didn't like it when I led with a pair of cats named Sassy and Spunky. When I listed the names of all of these 13 sled dogs, he accused me of padding the column. Some weeks I'm scraping the bottom of the Duly barrel, and I end up asking people about their recent haircuts and writing about a friend who had cut off her dreadlocks. Other weeks I'm deep in Dulys, being concise, fitting them each into just one little paragraph. It's hard. Sometimes it gets tiring explaining to people that the information I'm looking for doesn't have to be newsworthy. It just has to be noteworthy. Sometimes I wonder what else I could be doing. I don't plan on writing Duly Noted forever. That would be ridiculous. I don't plan on writing Duly Noted in 20, 10, or even 1 year from now. I've actually been fantasizing about different ways I could quit. At an office Easter party while dyeing eggs, I thought about using that little invisible white crayon and writing "I quit" on an egg and putting it in the cup of blue dye near my boss. I've thought about burying my resignation in my column for him to find during editing. But in reality, it's, another day, another Duly. So I keep bolding those names. And I think people really appreciate it. I'm not one of those people who's sure about what I want to do or where I want to live. I don't have any direction in my life. But I am someone who finds life's little details interesting and worth noting.